Hello my friends, welcome back to another up-close video with Spellbinders release. This is Melanie with Melanie Smith Stamps, and today we're diving into February 2025 release. I have 5 collections here to share with you this month, plus a little extra, and I've got to say my favorite, it's got to be my besties, Justine Dvorak's Justine's Farm collection. Of course, if y'all know, I'm part of the BetterPress Babes, and Justine is my cohort. So Justine and I are best friends, and we run the BetterPress Babes Facebook group. So, of course, Justine's second collection with Spellbinders had to be BetterPress, and I am super proud of her. I will be helping her promote this in the upcoming couple of months. And I just had to scream it at the rooftops that she has this new collection that is now available, and the links are below. So do not wait. Make sure you grab yours today. Let me show you it super quick. This one here, now all of her collection is very modern and adult. Not totally adult, but it's like, it's cool. You know, it's like rustic and like farm life, you know, like you think of a farm wedding, or you think of, you know, farm decor, all of that kind of stuff. You know, it's not kiddie, it's not children-like, it's cool. So her design style is amazing, and I'm so excited if you cannot tell. So let me introduce you to the farm animals. This is Clover, and I'm sorry, but that's a pretty cool cow, if I don't say so myself. And she's got some gorgeous sentiments that go along with her, not to mention the beautiful floral on her head there. Okay, sentiments read, happy birthday. Hope your birthday is utterly moveless. Utterly in love with you. Let's party till the cows come home. I love that. I heard it's your birthday. Amazing sentiments. And the happy birthday is an everyday sentiment, and it comes with a die. Love that. Just to make sure you saw, size of the plate here is running 3 3/4 by 3 1/2. So just want to make sure you are aware that bad boy is going to be your focal on your A2 card. You could even make a 5x7 out of it, and it still stand proud. So you have options, babe. All right, so here is Daisy. Daisy is super precious. Makes me think of Wilbur from Charlotte's Web. She has a spray of flowers down here, and her large sentiment is congratulations. Another good one to have in your stash all the time. I love the font as well. So happy for you. Holiday hugs and kisses. Don't go baking my heart. So I love that Justine has thought of different types of holidays. So different things that you can use this all year round. You know, I mean, you know, so happy for you. That could be for anything that you're celebrating. Holiday hugs and kisses. She's even bringing in holidays. Don't go baking my heart. That could be anything relationship-wise or Valentine's Day. You know, I mean, I love that she's thinking outside the box. Now, this one is super sweet. Her name is Cotton Ball. Look at her details. Aren't those little details? And in the BetterPress, those are going to show up so beautifully. And she has like a little frame around her head of little tiny florals. So precious. Will be great for Easter, but could be used all year. Thank you so much. Wool, you be mine. Perfect for Valentine's Day. Welcome, little lamb. Perfect for babies. Thinking of you. EWE. Play on words here. Perfect puns. Justine loves her puns. Now this one is super impressive. This is a registration. If you're unfamiliar with registration plates, it's kind of like a template. You have a template here. Here it is right here. You have a template, and the template lays on your BetterPress magnetic plate, and it's taped down. You probably should tape it top and bottom so it does not move. And then you lay the plates within these template lines. This template is called the registration. So each of these lines holds a different piece of the plates. So each of these places, like here is the tractor, here is the barn, here is the sky. So you can run these plates through the BetterPress as many times as you want to, in as many different colors as you want to. So you can make the barn red, you can make the tractor green, you can make the sky blue. You can change it up however you want to, because you have this to line the plates up each and every time, and the magnetic base will hold the plate where you need it to stay. So it's genius. I mean, their innovation is just genius. And with this one, this is the most detailed one I've ever seen. Way to go, Justine. The idea of having a scene complete with everything you need for a farm is just amazing. So this is awesome. And it's got 4 complete sentiments with the coordinating dies. We've got Farm Sweet Farm, There's No Place Like Home, Live Like Someone Left the Gate Open. I love that. And Home Sweet Home. Now, for any of you that got the clubs this month, think of the shoes on the legs and all the cards that are being made for Wizard of Oz. There's no place like home. We needed that when we made those cards. We needed that sentiment so bad. So if you ordered that and you're planning on using that for Wizard of Oz, this is the sentiment we need. I could not believe that it was in my stash and I didn't even know I had it. I could have used it and saved the card until after today to share, and I would have had the right sentiment on my card. So just know, if you're planning on using that for like a birthday party or something and you're going to be making lots of Dorothy's from the Wizard of Oz, make sure you grab this so you can get the right sentiment for your card, because that's perfect and was done accidentally. So here is Feathered Friends, and I love the versatility of this one because you've got 3 of the chickens, and then they all have dies as well. I wish all of them had dies, but I know there are limitations with how many dies you're allowed to have when you're designing. So, but this one has all the dies, and I love that because it just gives us more wiggle room with what we can do. Now, Mama can be used with baby chick, and we could have multiple baby chicks, you know? We can have like a bunch of baby chicks, which I think would be cute following Mama, you know, or all around Mama. I think that would be adorable. You could make it Mother's Day. Same with Daddy. You could put some baby chicks around Daddy and make it a Father's Day card. You know, you could have the whole family in the card. But I think Daddy needs to have a spot of his own because Daddy is an awesome rooster. So he might need a spotlight card, you know, with just him. But your sentiments are wishing you a beautiful day. You're my favorite cockadoodle dandy, and rise and shine, which I think are beautiful, perfect for this set. So that is Justine's farm collection. It's definitely a must-have for this month. On top of that, there is a Spellbinders release of a different type of farm. These are little tiny farm animals, which Justine's is like the classy, modern, adult, you know, and this is like childish animals. So there's a big difference here, but they can cross-pollinate. So what I mean by that is the sentiments here can all work with this. And there's a lot of cross-pollinating in the collections this month, I'm going to point out. And some may be for you and some not. There's also a lot of size issues that I've run across this month that I'm going to point out. Some that surprised me when I received the items. So I'm going to point those out as well. So stick around here and hang with me a little bit. These are all very tiny. They're very, very tiny. Lots of little pieces. So if you love putting together little tiny die sets and you like using your tools, These type of tools make it very easy to do these little die sets because these tools can pick up the little pieces. So make sure you have one of these. If you like little animals, these do have lots of little etchings in them to make them look realistic. And they also have adorable sentiments. Now, this is the only one that wouldn't really coordinate with Justine's farm because they're geese and we don't have geese over here. I'll be your up when you're feeling down. Honk, hello, you silly goose, make a splash on your birthday. Those are the sentiments. Then this one is adorable. Sending hog and kisses, thanks so much. Ham it up on your birthday, and you are kind of a pig deal. It's sweet. But here again, small dies. Okay. This one is a little larger. It's a little larger. So like this cow, I mean, just to give you an idea of the head size, the head size is about an inch. His body, this one is about 2 1/4. So it's going to be about 3 inches because his head is going to go all the way down here. So he's going to be about 3 inches tall. But that's a lot bigger than the pig. The pig is only going to be about 2 or 1 3/4 inches tall. So just to give you an idea. But this one has the watering can, the stool, a little flower, his hat. And this one has over the moon for you. Party till the cows come home. Seize the movement. Cows it going and hay there. And we're just missing a bale of hay. They should have put a hay bale in there. So this one here is counting sheep. Congratulations. Thank you. Just for you. Let's celebrate you. I count the ways I love you. So here again, all of those go with the little sheep that's over there. Spring chicken. Mommy and her chicks. You are still a spring chicken. I like that one for a friend's card. You are impeccable. You are my favorite chick. Love that for a girlfriend. Hello, just chicken in. So those are super cute puns as well. And then this collection has these two really versatile die sets. This one here, you can make a background with these 3 border dies, the hills, the grass, and the clouds. And then this one here is called Perfect Touch, Arch, and Tag. Now, when I looked at the website previous to the release, this one was showing up at a discount. I don't know why. It was probably a typo. You might want to just run over there and check and see if it's still discounted because it was clearanced and I don't understand why it was marked down. So you might just want to double check and see now that they're live and see if it's still marked down. Just FYI. Okay. Gonna just move on because don't know if I was supposed to say that. Okay. One thing with these I want to point out is if you have this die set from Die of the Month, the large Die of the Month, September 24, that would so go with all of these little animals, guys. Such a cute grouping that would go with that barn and the fence and the hills and the scene, the trees. Oh my goodness, guys. If you don't have it, search for it. It's called Picture Perfect Autumn, Die of the Month Large, September 24. Might be something to look for if it's still available. Anyways, that is what I was thinking of possibly using in my sample. Okay, moving on. This is a collection by Kelly Bangs. The reason I wanted to show this to you real quick is because of this. These are little speech bubbles. Here's the packaging right here. These are called Speech Bubbles by Kelly Bangs Creative. And you get all of these in one pack. But check this out. These sentiments like fit in a lot of these. And what I was thinking was that Let me see the other ones. You can put these in there and make the cow and all talk with the speech bubbles. That might be really fun. What about the other animals? The other sentiments. Hold on. Yeah, see, like even the littler one. Thank you. See, thank you. And of course, they're going to fit in the bigger, but hey there. So, I mean, you can get creative and cross-pollinate these sets and have like the cow or the pig saying something. Like, I'm just thinking here, have the cow, have this up here, like he's talking, and then have the sentiment in there. And it says, hope your birthday is utterly moveless. And he's talking on the card. Would that not be hilarious? I just think it would be so funny. You would have to do it as a horizontal card, but I just think that would be hilarious. Okay, on to the next. Okay, besides the speech bubbles in this collection, I went with the clear stamps which fit in the speech bubbles. There's a whole bunch of sentiments here that fit, and then you've got 3 background stamps that you can fill the speech bubbles in with as well. Then I got this die. Now, I did not realize this was going to be so large. This is called the Placed Heart, and this thing is larger than even a 5x7. So that is something you need to be aware of. This is 5 1/4 by, at the tallest point, 5 inches. So it would need to be a 6x6 card. If you like 6x6 cards, this would be gorgeous for you. I like the idea of putting like a character on it with the shattered background. And I also like, what is that saying in the Bible, or that Christian saying that everything, you know, God takes broken pieces and puts them back together. You know, the broken is beautiful. And so I like that. That's what it made me think of. That's where I was going with it, but I see how large it is. So I'm not exactly sure. I might make a shaped card with it. That would be another option. So, this collection also has paper. And it's called the Just Sayin' paper. You can get 12x12 or 6x6. Now, one thing I noticed, I do like the cheerful colors, the teal especially. This navy with the colors on it is really pretty. The sentiment page, this page right here on the 6x6 is too small to be sentiments. So if you're wanting sentiment strips from this page, you'll want the 12x12 pack. That's the only thing I noticed going through it that might need to be spoke about, really. And of course, this page like here, the ones in the 12x12 are much more usable than this one. And they are single side sheets. So things like that are important when you're looking at 6x6 versus 12x12. So they all come with 1 sheet of each. So the 6x6 is 1 sheet of 24 designs, and the 12x12 is 1 sheet of 24 designs. So you get the same exact paper, just the 6x6 size and the 12x12 size. But to give you an idea on that sentiment page, because that's one I really like, is the sentiment page. Here it is here. You can definitely cut this apart and use it for a whole bunch of sentiments. And I really like to be able to do that. I also thought this was a really cute paper, and it coordinated with this one really well. And of course, you know, just the color scheme is really pretty. So there's a little flick through it, so you could just see them. So, oh, this one was a pretty one to look at. just to give you an idea of the theme of everything. Flower Shop is I have 3. It's a larger collection, but I have 3. This is Simple Stories collection. This is the carriage or the flower shop itself. It's a rolling cart, and it has 3 sentiments and 2 styles of flowers that you can put up here in the cart. So we have fresh flowers, a gift for you, and thanks so much. And it has all of the dies to create that, which is a pretty nice size die set. So I've got all of that in there. Then we have this pretty little border set, and it's actually 2 dies, but for this die here, you use this die with an inlay that pierces all of these little dots. I don't know if you can see the piercing on here, but you can probably see what it's going to look like by looking at the piercing inlay. So you can use this one 2 different ways, this one here, and then this one you get a stitched border. So pretty versatile set there. And then this one here, these scallops are smaller than I thought. So the scallop journal cards have a really pretty flower set to them. And then the scallops, just so you know, 3 inches for the large, 2 3/4, and 2 1/2. So that's your scallop sizes here. And the thing I am going to do with this is I'm going to use some of these small little flowers here and possibly some of the leaves, and I'm going to jazz up the flowers in Justine's farm collection. You know, the ones around the animals' heads? I think these small little flowers are going to be perfect for that. And last but definitely not least, I printed out a page in the catalog for you so that you could see an up-close photo of this, because I thought it was better of an example for you of what these dies can do. This is the Color Wheel Swatch Party. Our new colors are right here of paper. I have not opened this yet. I will open it right here with you. This is what Spellbinders sent me to create with. So let's look at the brand new 48 colors. So here's our paper. And it's in a rainbow, it looks like. So we'll get to see the whole rainbow in order, or semi-order. The color families at least together. I usually start my rainbow with pink, but that's just me. Okay, we've got some mid-tone peach assortment there. 3 yellow choices. I can't get over how many reds and pinks we have. The reds especially, and I struggle with finding good reds. So reds and greens are usually, I struggle with greens too. Is there any colors that you guys struggle with? If there are any colors of cardstock that you guys have a hard time finding really good colors on, leave me a color down in the comments below and let me know if there's any colors that you struggle in finding. Look at this. Okay. So there is the actual rainbow. Okay. There's the rainbow, and these are the neutrals. So I think we have a few less neutrals, maybe, than we had before, but we have more colors, and I am super happy with that. Okay, and there's your neutrals. Now, let me show you the die sets. This one right here is the color swatch petal. This is going to make your actual swatch card, your swatch booklet. So you can use this with any of your cardstock. You don't have to buy Spellbinders cardstock to do this. You can use this with any, if you want to swatch out any of your cardstock. So it can be done, let me show you a picture here, done to where you have the color and then you have this white end, and then you have the ring where you're going to put the binder ring. And then we have all of our colors. If you are actually doing Spellbinders colors, these are all the labels, and they're made to label or stamp right here on the curve. Then this, and this photo is used from one of the other design team members. I'm going to post her name here and also link to her down in the description below, because I'm using her photograph and I want to give her credit for it. But I did not have any kind of packaging online for this die set, and I needed something to put on the front here of my packaging. And she had uploaded this picture of her project, and I wanted to give her credit for it. So this is just showing an example of how you can create the color palettes with this die set. So kind of like a color cube that you can purchase, a color cube. You can make your own color cubes. So, or color palettes. So let's say you find a color combination in a pattern paper that you love and you don't want to forget it. Or you see something online that somebody has created and you just love the color scheme, but you don't want to forget about it. Well, use the photo, go to your stash, grab the colors from your stash, die cut this piece out with them, and add them to your wheel here, and then add it to your ring. And next time you want to design, you'll know which colors will create that design. And you'll have it forevermore on your ring, because you'll have the color theme that you had seen online. That's one way you could use it. The other one is you could create your own. You know, you could come in here and you could say, okay, well, you know, I want to do something, and, you know, I really like these two. And, you know, it kind of is really pretty with these. Maybe that'll be my swatch card. You know, so I'm going to die cut one of each of these on here, and I'm going to put them all right there. And then I know I want to make a project with that next time I craft. So I've made my own color palette. So I hope that helps. I think it's a genius idea, actually, and I just love the way she created these and labeled them and displayed them in this picture, and that's why I wanted to share it with you. I hope it's okay with her that I shared it, but like I said, I want you to go visit her page, because I'm linking it down below so that you can go see what she's created with all of her other stuff as well. This is the picture from the catalog. I hope you enjoy seeing that as well. I just thought it was so beautiful. I printed it out for you guys so you could see it. But here's the whole swatch ring when you're done with it, making all your colors from your stash. And here are those little swatch cards, and they've got a ring for it as well. And we do sell the rings as well. We're going to have those in different colors on our website. So there you go. And this is probably my second favorite thing of the month, because I love color. I love color, I love design. So I hope this video has helped you this month. It was a little longer because there was a lot to talk about, but I hope it has been helpful. It helps you with the decision making. As always, the link to all the new Spellbinders new arrivals is down below, and using that link is supporting my channel, so thank you so much. I hope you guys have an amazing day and that you've enjoyed the video. If you've enjoyed the video and you enjoy my channel, I'd love for you to like and subscribe and ring that notification bell so when I craft with these products, you won't miss the videos. Talk to you next time, my friends. Bye-bye for now.